we're not rushing this, but we think we can get some pretty interesting insights into this complex issues. And then you can see kind of November is really about massaging those around and trying to find where the common ground sits. And we'll never issue the report too early, you know, if it compromises how well it is going to be received, and so we'll work at that. So that last part is really us working with the really important people who have to manage this process going forward. You know, I go on, when I took this job, I asked to talk to the Premier alone and without anyone there. And, you know, my questioning was all along the lines, is there a preconceived notion? Is there, you know, have you put money in the 2017 or 2018 budget, you know, based on an increase already? Like, you know, then, you know, why do, anyway, so that's, and she was very frank in that, you know, I think, can't remember her exact quote, but she said something to the effect that, you know, we're not going to use royalties to buy groceries. So I'd be very nervous if you were expecting me to come up with the answer. but I think the process is designed to really pull out. So, you know, if there was a industry backlash at something, I'm going to hear it way before you will. Like, I'm going to hear it right in those. So we're really forcing people, not forcing, we're drawing people into solving an equation that they have to use their brains and their knowledge to solve those kind of complex issues and make the trade-offs. Because I wonder how much common ground is there, and you know, the more I get into it, the more I feel better about that one. That would be, if you asked me a month or two ago, you know, how much common ground is there between, you know, managing the environment, investor returns, the province's returns, and pushing on innovation. And but I think the more we get into it, the more you look forward, and the more you try and solve problems we all have to solve. You just, the curious bedfellows thing is taking on shape. You can suggest that, you know, if we charge this royalty and this severance tax and have this, you know, companies should be still able to make money. It's still a theoretical set, and so all the capital markets overlay does is say, what are they actually making? And it's not perfect, because, you know, companies don't have perfect data just in the Bakken or whatever. But, and the beauty about dividing into three streams, oil sands, natural gas, and crude oil, is you actually have different comparators for each. Like oil sands, you know, you got to be competitive worldwide. If you got $10 or $20 billion, you can go anywhere. But if it's tight gas, it's probably in North America.